Hey, shalom, y'all. Oh, let me play a song while I'm here. Let me play a song. I do got a song to play. Hold on. This gonna be a good Car Chronicles. I know I ain't been live in a couple days. Don't hold it against me. But I promise you, we're gonna have a good Car Chronicles today. Promise you. All right. I promise y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a good Car Chronicles today. Got a couple things. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Back.
I got tunnel vision. It's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. I got tunnel vision. It's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. If my way is the highway, if you don't stay about a fucking business. These niggas don't even get it. We having our Passover no matter if they fucking with it. The graveyard ain't never full, watch me flush them out. Quitting wasn't never cool, fuck they talking about. If you can't suffer with your brothers, we can't stall them out. Just hang they cover in the school if they drop it out, fuck them. If they ain't there, we don't care, we don't love them. If you ain't never run west, you can't trust them. They get the guts to go against you, better crush them. It's like whenever I'm in this bitch in the discussion, niggas capping when they rapping really lit as shit. They be acting, I ain't laughing, I be sick of it. When I grab a pen to get the right and hold the rubber grip, I'm holding fire just like Captain at the 55th. Damn, hit the road, I be trucking. I ain't bragging about them roads, I be touching.
He said holding fire like Captain at the 55th.
Them hoes you be crushing, you's a bold motherfucker. If they ain't here, we don't love them. If there was never one where you can't trust them. They get the guts to go against you, better crush them. I'm not here for all that busting.
Trust them. My shield bustin', let it swing, never tuck it. Taking shots, I send them back. Only difference, my shit is buckets. I leveled up, blow the trumpets. Which one of y'all think I'm dreaming all that pillow talking? Which one of y'all think I'm my brother, same year, same cover. Can't take the heat and get the fuck about the other. And before I ever burn the bridge, I'ma burn rubber and lead a scene. Smoky during rush hour, Chris Tucker. I used to torch on everything, but I was younger. Band pack, still blazing all summer, nigga. Fuck no colors, group of mood, all black, same hunger. They surprised how I got it inside. Straight brother.
So when a brother or sister comes in here,
When a brother or sister come in here, and then you leave here, you're not with me. We don't have anything else in common. There's no reason for us to be around each other no more.
if there was never one rush, you can't trust them. They get the guts to go against you, better crush them. I'm not here for all that fussing. Use a whole in the discussion, never fuss.
Listen, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Car Chronicles. I'm gonna put my phone number in the chat. Another edition of Car Chronicles. I know I can't, I know this can't be a little short Car Chronicles, so we're looking at a long Car Chronicles today because there's quite a few things I want to discuss. Of course, I'll take your questions, as General Muhammad would say. I'll take your questions, solve all your problems, free your mind. That need to be a t-shirt, free your mind. Because a lot of y'all minds is effed up, right? And so when I say some things, I want everybody to understand, if I don't say I don't like you, don't think about what I'm saying or going to say as if there's an issue. Now, with that said, if you think it's an issue, then by all means, make it an issue. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when I say this, I'm only talking to the Israelite community because y'all the only motherfuckers be in your feelings. To that Israelite community, y'all stay in your feelings. And there's gonna be some things I'm gonna say that's gonna show the effeminization or the vaginification of said Israelite community. Y'all emotional as shit when it comes to that Israelite community. You start talking about that, oh no, you supposed to keep it in the house. Don't bring it outside. Don't talk about it outside because you gotta keep it in-house. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Charles from Rochester, New York.
Hey,
from Rochester, New York.
What's going on, Charles? You got a question or comment, brother?
I just got two things, Cap. It's off the topic on what you got right now.
I ain't even got into a topic yet, so you good to go. Wait. Hold on one sec. Hey, Shalom, my Lord Christ. I'm doing a live. Is this something public or private? All right, no sweat. Oh, wait. Is it important? Yeah. Good, say it. Nigga. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm. Yeah, Les a car. No, he's not. That's the, when you're dealing with a brother like that, you got it. Whatever they need to help them survive in that situation, you just let them survive that situation. But we can rap about that later. All right, no sweat. All right, Shalom. All right. All right, what's your question, brother? I ain't got into a subject yet, so whatever you want to talk about, what's up?
Yeah, two things, Cap. The first thing, I saw you on a podcast with Tommy. And then I wanted to talk about something else. So the podcast about who abuses who more, male or female.
Right.
And Cap, I'm so mad that you got off of there early because if you would have heard what was going on out there after you left.
What happened?
Oh, man. Cap.
Don't tell me it was niggas up there capping for women.
Cap, there was a guy that said that, okay, because Tommy brought it up. Tommy brought it straight up. He brought up heart disease, diabetes, all of that other stuff, accidental. There was a guy on there that said that men kill black women more than normal things.
What?
And when he brought up that stat, I'm thinking like, all right, Cap, do you know anybody that ever killed a woman over domestic? I don't. I see it in the news. So where are we getting these statistics?
You got to understand, like, that's the thing with statistics. Statistics are sometimes fallacies because you can really pull statistics for anything that you want. It's damn like when I do debates and people pull information about history, you can find any stat that will back. Oh, he talk about Jabari. Hey man, what y'all thought Jabari was gonna say? Jabari is the biggest. I was about to say something real wild. Listen, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. The chat is saying it was Jabari. I'm telling you that. Yeah, no problem. Jabari is the biggest woman capper on the planet. All he does is simp for women. That's all he does is simp for women.
So he's just like Umar. He's just like Umar, basically.
Okay. I don't think nobody worse than Umar right now because Umar charged bitches $5. Umar charging his black queens $500 to go for a date that essentially they paying for. Because that $500 going to the UMDJ account that he gonna take out to pay for their date. So they really paying to take him out and shit. And he gonna make sure it don't cost $500. He gonna make sure that shit costs about $250 at best. Y'all going to Longhorn. Y'all going to Longhorn. That shit gonna come to about maybe $120. So he gonna make about $300 off of y'all. So I wouldn't put him up there as bad as Umar. But all Jabari does is simp for women. Listen, if I had time to stay, me and Tommy would have beat the shit out of Jabari in that debate. And that conversation, because we was beating the shit out of them women with the shit they were saying.
Tommy got on his ass, but not much just divert from that because we already know what that is.
Right. Okay. What's your second thing? What's your second thing?
Yeah. my second thing is the Sha'Carri Richardson thing.
Wait, hold on. Before you
Now,
do that, wait, before you get to Sha'Carri Richardson, y'all wow, because like Olive Garden, y'all right. Olive Garden, Chili's, McDonald's, Applebee's. That's where you going. Shit, a mom and pop shit with a meal only like $20. That's where you going. Well, go ahead, brother. You want to talk about Sha'Carri? Go ahead.
Yeah, Cap, I want to talk about the video that was played and what a lot of people don't pay attention to. Sha'Carri Richardson is a great athlete. A great athlete. Who did she always say that was her person?
I don't know.
Does anybody?
No,
No.
brother,
Okay, yeah, Cap, I'm gonna keep it a front. Her grandmother was always in the stands. That's who she looks up to.
Okay.
And what you said, what you said about off video, he was behind the pillar getting beat up.
Right.
She thinks she's a man because she's been raised by a woman.
That's it. And listen, and women, history shows when women are raising children, they raise these emotional ass people, man. They raise these emotional ass creatures. Listen, I was just leaving the room. I just left my house and I was talking to my daughter, my oldest daughter. And what I like about my oldest daughter, she ain't no overly emotional person. And it's because she has a foundation. And all women are emotional. All women are emotional. They're supposed to be. That's why I'm saying overly emotional. Women are not supposed to be these strong. You ever heard that term, strong woman, strong independent woman? That don't even exist. A woman, a black woman has never been a strong independent woman. She's been a strong survivalist woman. That's what she is. Women, black women are strong survivalist women. They're not strong independent women because they're always dependent. You know what's funny? They always try to bring up that men are more abusive than women. And then the sad part about it is a woman doesn't go to another woman to stop the abuse. She still goes to another man. So she still has to submit to a man's authority to stop the man from abusing her. Where a man doesn't have to go to a man's authority to stop, he can defend himself. A woman can't do that. She's in total subjection to a man in all facets. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that.
Hey, Cap, I don't know if you know who Dunquisha is or Sister Wives. Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
All right, so it was a podcast when y'all was on, and she was talking like kind of crazy, but I don't think she that crazy because I saw her clean up. I saw her without the weave, without the gold teeth on. She looked like a whole different person. She kind of speaking the same thing, but she's kind of not. She's so pro-woman. Why are our women so pro-woman? That's what I want. That's
white supremacy. No problem. That's white supremacy at its finest. White supremacy at its finest has taught the black woman. That's why I said in that when I quoted Shahrazad Ali. Shahrazad Ali said, y'all trying to be liberated from a man that's never been in a position to have power over you. Like you trying to liberate from the black man and be pro-woman when you've never been under, black women don't even know what it's like to be under black men. Be under their power, be under their authority, be under subjection, to know whether they need to be free from them or not. You know why listen, when I had that battle with Andrew Wilson, and I brought up the marital essay, right? When I said the marital grape was legal. The reason why that's important is because white women have experienced being under white men, which is why they wanted to be free from them. Because they sitting in there getting essayed every night. Their kids are seeing the essay going on. So what do the kids grow up to be? They grow up to be essayers. That's why they are grapists. You want to know why white men are grapists? Because they've been raping since they've been in America, and the white woman has seen it. That's why she wanted to be liberated from it. Whereas the black woman has not seen that. So, but what has she been taught? She's been taught that she has to see that. She's been taught that she has to be free from this dominant black man, when a man taking his power. And here's the thing, we and this is something black men and black women suffer from. We suffer from white supremacy talking points. When black men talk about black people, they use white people's talking points. And when black women talk about being liberated, they use white women talking points on black men. And so when you talk about us taking power back, it's time for black men to take their power back. It's time for black men to be in charge of the house, be in charge of the community, be in charge of people, be in charge of all that. But because white women want to be liberated from that, black women look at a black man being in power as a threat, because white women look at white men being in power as a threat. And the crazy part about it is, and this is where black women don't realize the limitation of what white women want. White women's threat from white men is economic only. It's not protection.
Absolutely.
It's not protection. It's not the house. That's why you have seen Hillary Clinton lose, and you saw that East Indian lose, because white women do not want to be protected by a woman from an outside threat. They want to be protected by a man from an outside threat. But they teach black women that you cannot be protected by your man. You have to be protected by our man. That's what they've tricked black women into thinking. They tricked black women into thinking that your protection also comes from our white man. And as long as black women believe their protection comes from the white woman's white man, they'll never be protected. You ain't got to believe me. Black women losing all these goddamn jobs. They losing all these jobs. But after you respond, I'm gonna let you go so I can get into my topics. All right? Go ahead.
Yep. I just want. Did you see the interview where Michelle Obama?
Wait, before you say that, before you say that, I'm glad this screen in your face, because y'all notice I didn't put this poll up, but ain't nobody liking the video. I tell y'all, it helps the algorithm. We got 326 people in here. We should at least have 250 likes. If I see 250 likes, I'll take that screen off. I can take the screen off. But go ahead, brother. You said, what you saying about Michelle Obama?
Yeah, I saw a video, Kat, where Dwayne Wade was sitting down and he talked, and she said she didn't like her husband for 10 years. That was the title of the video. But she said she disliked him.
She said she
Kat.
disliked her husband for 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Because of what?
He was busy.
Because he was busy, right? Right?
He's the president. That's the first black man that's... So you don't understand what he was doing when he was at Harvard. That picture that they showed, Cap, I know everybody saw it before. When they sitting down, he reading a book and she walked by the couch. He was building.
Right.
Do you see when a man gets time to build what he could do?
Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you, Michelle don't have to like Obama for them 10 years. Like let me
Absolutely.
So let me free your mind on that. Michelle Obama saying that she didn't like her man for 10 years is probably one of the great lessons that black women can learn from Michelle. That's one of the few. Like, Michelle don't say a lot of smart shit, but her saying, and what I mean by that, during them 10 years is the 10 years he's a senator, he's running for presidency. Now, remind you, they think that Barack Obama is one of us, a black man, right? So now here it is, a black woman is saying she don't like this black man. Or now for us, for my Israelites that be all in they, hold on one second. Hold on once, let me let this brother know I'm doing a live stream. Now, for my Israelites that be in their feelings, yes, I know he's African. Please don't type in the chat, but he's an African. That's not the point. And you got to utilize these things when you want to show what a black woman should be. Now, and what, if anything you want to emphasize is how she did this for a heathen. This is a black woman that did not like her black husband because he was out there becoming the first African president. And to do that, you ain't gonna be a good husband in the sense of she wanted him to be home. She wanted him there taking care of the kids. She wanted him going to the movies, going to picnics, going to the parks, doing all the things that if he wasn't building what he felt would be his foundation, he would be available for her. During those 10 years though, did the earth know that she didn't like that shit? No. Did she make posts about it? Did she go on Instagram? No. Did she tell her girl? Did she tell her girlfriends? Did she tell her mama and them? Did she complain and bitch on and all that? No. Because she knew what her husband was doing was more important than her liking him or disliking him. But you know what she didn't say? You know what she didn't say? She didn't say she didn't love him, though. She did not say she didn't love him. And that's what women got to and I understand it, because let me tell you something. I got more than one woman. And I know there's times when my ribs don't like me because I can't be there when they want me to be there. But they do they do love me, and they do know the work that I'm doing. And what I'm building is more important than whether they like me or dislike me. It's more important than whether I can go to the movies, and more important than whether I could do those things. So Michelle gave a great thing for them 10 years, but look what she got from them 10 years. The only reason she is who she is because of her husband. Whoever asks how many wives I got ain't none of your fucking business. So now, I said it like that on purpose. I said it like that on purpose. So, because now she's only Michelle Obama because of him. She's nobody. She's nobody without. Listen, Michelle Obama is absent. Her brother. Nobody cares about her brother. What is the brother's name? I don't even know the brother's name. But he's only important because Michelle is important, because Obama is important. So even in that, what black women are supposed to understand is that man on a mission, ride with that nigga on his mission. Ride with that brother. That's the importance of that.
Say that again. You said
you're supposed to ride. Yeah, you're supposed to ride with that nigga on his mission. You're supposed to ride with her. Because here's the crazy part. A black woman to ride with that nigga that's sitting at home playing PlayStation, he a drug dealer though. He a drug dealer playing PlayStation in the strip clubs, all that type of bullshit. But as soon as a brother's out there doing something, you a bitch and complain about him.
Yeah.
So y'all better make sure y'all do it right. Hey, shout out to Robert. Show him why you superior. If you're a member, for those that don't know, if you're a member, if y'all look in the chat, you'll see that Robert has the new stickers, the new super stickers. So I added that superior. You know, I done brought a new dance. Hey, I don't know if you know, but I brought a new dance, Charles, to the it's called the superior dance. So you gotta hit that bitch like this.
I saw when you told the white man what you told him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's the new dance. When I walk into the cookout, we got a cookout this Sunday, Thomas Jefferson Park. I'm walking into the cookout like this. Let me turn the camera a little bit so y'all can see the whole dance. I'm walking into that bitch like this.
What I'll say, and
Emilion, I'm about to talk about you in a second, Emilion. Go ahead, brother. After you say this, brother, I got to get to the show. All right?
Yeah, Cap. Keep doing what you're doing.
Most High Christ.
Brother, leadership is important.
Damn right.
A lot of people don't know that until they have been led to where. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, brother.
Bro, I love you.
I love you too, brother.
Doing what you do.
I damn sure will. All right. All right. I want to wait. Let me hit y'all. Let me hit y'all with the dance. Hold on. Where's that? Let me find a dance for y'all.
I just.
Let me get the dance. Hold on. I post a lot. Emilion, I'm about to talk. Emilion, I'm about to talk about you too, Emilion. It's not bad either. It's not bad. Damn, I posted a lot. God, nah. Can I find the video? Wait, hey y'all. Wait, all right, so I got 200 likes, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Yo, Adam22 said, yo, Adam22 said, Gorilla Hebrew is a tall drink of water to be getting bent over like that. Yo, Adam22, listen, Adam22 who said, and this coming from a man that said, you know, I'm in the porn industry, so none of that bothers him. So for Adam, we setting up for the cookout 12 o'clock. Well, we gonna be there. We gonna be at the cookout at 7 in the morning setting up. Cookout be ready to rock and roll by 11:30. Adam22 said, I'm gonna play it. Adam20, yo, by and I said, because you know, Adam22 is into all that shit. Adam22 is into cuckolding. Adam22 is into pegging. I ain't saying he gets pegged. I don't know what he does, but he's in, and he said it. I'm in the porn industry, so none of that. But that man said, that's a tall drink of water to be getting bent over. Like, I'm gonna play the content. I'm gonna play it. But I want to get the dance out the way. Yeah, here it go. Look, this it right here. God damn it. Now I open my screen. It's supposed to stay there, but now I gotta find this shit again. Oh, I gotta scroll down again. Hold up. And just for the record, right?
So we are in Leicester for the cup.
Just for the record too. The chat is for subscribers only. You gotta subscribe to be able to chat. That's how I fix all you people that like to troll and leave. So you gotta subscribe to the channel to be a part of it. Hold up, I'm almost there. Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, there it is. That's the dance right there. That's the victory dance right there. Hit that motherfucker, like, hit that bit. And I'm gonna tell y'all, to this day, I've been trying to figure out what made me hit that dance. I still don't know what made me hit the dance. I just start doing like this and then, Hey, also too, let me see if I got this downloaded. My good brother Wack100. Hold up. Let me see. Did it come through yet? Hold on. Let me see if it came through. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My good brother Wack100. All right. So, couple things, right? Got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So Wack100, last night, and this like when I had to text Wack. I told Wack, man. I said, Wack, man, I appreciate all the shit that you do. I said, I'm gonna tell my generals, and he was like, we all we got. And I really fuck with Wack, right? And he's in, you know what's funny? Sometimes I think about Wack like what's that show on it's a show about Bumpy Johnson, and you know you got Bumpy Johnson and Malcolm and shit. And so in the metaphor, Malcolm is like the Muslim trying to do right, and Bumpy the gangster in the world, and they meet and shit like that. So I'll be looking at it like that. Like Wack connects me when he don't have to, like, in all different, what Marvel, what they got, the multiverse, in all other multiverses, what are the odds that an Israelite like myself and a brother like Wack link up and work for no other reason than we just genuinely fuck with each other? Like, I don't pay Wack. I don't even think Wack would take money from me if I tried to pay him. Wack just does it because as he texts me, saying we all we got. So I'm gonna play this for y'all and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna play this first. I'm gonna play this. Somebody text, listen, this how gangster I am. Some nigga from a 985-803-2381 number, yes, I'm putting your number out there, says, show me how you dance around child essay allegations. I dance just like this. Just like this. That's how I dance. I dance just like this. Now, I dare your bitch ass to call in his number or her number. Who the fuck knows who number this is? It's 985-803-2381. This how I dance. I dance just like that. With both hands. I do all kind of shit. That's what I do. Don't text me. There you go. Look, the bitch ass nigga call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You're being a smart ass right now, but you didn't explain to these people.
All you gotta do. All you gotta do. Wait. Hey, y'all. This the crazy bitch that left the school. This the crazy. Listen, I remember this bitch called me. Look, she hung up. Why she hang up? Why she hang up? Why she hang up? I told you what. Listen, I'm the wrong one. When I tell y'all I'm unfuckwittable, I am unfuckwittable. I am. When I tell y'all, you cannot, listen, you can't troll me. You can't. You can try it. You can try it. At best about me, you might have a woman that get angry at me, but there'll never be no shit like this stupid bitch just texting my phone. And I think she thought she was going to text my phone and I was just going to keep it to myself and just ignore it. And I was going to say, ooh, I don't want that to come out. Hell no, I'm the wrong one. That is some sister that used to be in the school. And the people in the school know this sister. And since then, she had an obsession. When I say obsession, she has an insane obsession with a brother in the school. She gets put on the list of who can't come to the Passover every year because she tries to sneak into the school every year. She tries to sneak into the Passover. And what she thought she was going to do was text me privately about some charges. Now, I didn't know it was a woman. I didn't know who it was. I put her right on Front Street. So that I don't want to say her name because it feeds the demon, but y'all heard a female's voice. I remember this sister called when we had the Passover in Florida. That sister called me hysterical, talk about she lost her purse, she lost her wallet, she lost all that. I called Cahan because Cahan is in charge of Florida, so I'm calling him to tell him, and it was in a car. She's mental. Let me play. I'm gonna play this portion of this song. What she just did, I'm gonna play y'all. So there's this song. I told y'all we gonna be here a while, right? So there's a song. It's called, and this song is so fitting. This song is so fitting. I want y'all to look at this song. It's called "Can't Trust Him." It's by Locke featuring Barzal out of Philly. I'm in the picture. That's me in the picture if y'all can see it. Now, I'm going to play the song, and I'm going to play the end of the song. Now, I played this song when we started the show. Just came out. I'm going to play the last part of the song so y'all can understand exactly how I feel. Let me show you. Westworld.
If they ain't here, we don't want them. If they were in college, there's no reason for me to be joined with here. And then you leave.
Now, this is, and shout out to Locke. He put this at the end. It's me talking at the end of the song. And what I say at the end of this song is exactly how I feel about this woman that just called my show. I'm going to play it.
Same hunger. They surprised how I got it inside. Straight butter.
So when a brother or sister comes in here.
And then you leave here. You're not with me. God damn it. Caller, hold on a second.
All right.
Wait. Call back in about 45 seconds. I just want to play the rest of the song. All right, no sweat. I'm bringing it back. So when a brother or sister comes in here and you leave here, you're not with me. We don't have anything else in common. There's no reason for me to be around you no more. Man. If you ain't with One West, I can't trust him. Did I do the dance? Did I hit him with the dance? I told you that dance gonna be infamous. This bitch just made the dance more infamous. She just made the dance that much more powerful. Yo, I'm the wrong one, yo. It's better. Listen, it's better to just leave me alone, especially if we live. Cause if we live, I'ma clown you, but I'm gonna let you talk. I was not gonna hang up on her. She hung up on me. Cause I for sure wanted to hear these allegations. All right, so now I'm gonna play the content what I was talking about. So somebody asked, what did I mean by Wack100? So I'm gonna play this content. Shout out to my good brother Wack100. Shout out to the whole 100 side. So let me get this content so I can play this. I'm gonna play this now. Where we at? Recent. I thought I downloaded it. Did I download? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me come over here. All right, so I'm gonna play it. Is this it? I think this is it.
Oh, Factory. I know what it is. I used to live on Sumner and Pulaski.
Salute, bro.
Between Hard and Pulaski.
Gates of St. Washington and St. James.
So to give y'all context, this is on the 100 side. This is in the Good Burger Room last night on the 100 side. It's boxer Shannon Briggs is talking about beating up Christopher. He go by 600. I didn't want to say his name is on Instagram anyway. So Shannon Briggs. So 600 is a brother that has boxed 2 times. Now he lost both times. The 2 fights that I saw, 600 lost. But 600 and Shannon Briggs been going back and forth. Shannon Briggs saying, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna knock you out, which I believe he gonna beat him. And so as they talking, you're gonna hear what Wack say. So that's to give you context of what we're about to listen to.
So you know where I'm from, you know what I mean? You know what it is.
BRCA motherfucker weekends. Come on.
Yeah, already.
Fuck with them Hebrew Israelite niggas out there?
I fuck with, of course. I fuck with everybody. Everybody fuck with
Tazaryach?
Who?
You ever heard of Captain Tazaryach?
I heard the name, but I don't know him personally.
He one of the major dudes from the ISUPK out there.
Yeah, my man Yoel Judah. That's my OG, for real.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. So this morning,
let's go, champ.
This Negro DM me early in the morning.
Pay attention.
Back. Yeah. He talking about the fight.
Pay attention. So now you got the conversation. Wack introduces me to Shannon Briggs. They already talk about the boxing match between Shannon Briggs and 600. So now Wack is about to explain how he got the fight together.
Christopher Lemonjoy. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know why you niggas ain't been there, but I said, fuck
lemon cream pie. Lemon cream pie.
Fight going on in the hour.
So Shannon Briggs calls 600 lemon joy, lemon cream pie. He calls him a fatty because, of course, Shannon Briggs is a real boxer. I'm not saying 600 can't box because the train get in the ring, you got to know how to box. But I am saying that he's not on Shannon Briggs' level. I'm with Briggs on this. All right? I'm going to keep playing it.
So you know me, Cap. I'll send a couple text messages out. Boom, boom, boom. Found secure location, the bag, and dates. That quick got him on the jack. But what was unique is Shannon get a call from the West, and the Crips telling him, we going to sanction you on that day to give 600 his put off.
Factory. You're out of there.
So now look at me like, Cap, you know what, Cap?
Watch this.
You know what, Cap? I'm going to see what y'all about. And look at me like we going to be.
So now, Wack said he going to see what we about. Now he about to test UPK gangster. Watch this.
At the Foxwoods in Connecticut. So since we're going to be at the Foxwoods in Connecticut, Cap, I'm going to go ahead on it. I'm going to go ahead on it and call upon the ISUPK brothers to see. I want to see what y'all got.
Tell you less.
Hold on. Tell the brother at the school, Wack, I'm calling upon y'all. The queen to be with me. We're going to have some people from the 100 side there. So I want to see if y'all know how to secure around this.
So what Wack want to see is if the Israelites, specifically ISUPK, y'all know that's the only ones he fuck with like that. He want to see if we know how to secure, so to speak. He want to know, he want to see what our Shamar game is. So, of course, I hit up a car right away, on deck, hit up the generals right away, on deck. I'm going to keep playing it.
Look, hey, don't say less.
Goddamn,
Y'all fuck it up, we fucking y'all up, Cap.
Okay, if we don't fuck it up, then we get to fuck y'all up then. And bring that Puerto Rican dude to it.
Listen, the first thing and that's Keep It G. That's my nigga too. He on the West Coast as well. So Keep It G was like, if y'all fuck it up, we fucking y'all up. And the first thing I said was, well, if we don't fuck it up, we fuck y'all up. And then we all laugh about it. That's what it's like on the 100 side. Like, people look at it like, I know when we first got with the 100 side, it's, you know, you clashing and sparring and shit like that. But it don't stay like that. Like, if you in that inside like that, it just don't stay like that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I just said, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Diamond. I'm calling from Moreno Valley, California.
You say your name Diamond? You got a question or comment, brother?
Yeah, I got a question. I was talking to my brother. He's a Hebrew Israelite, you know. And,
hold on 1 second, brother. Hold on 1 second. Don't hang up.
All right.
Hey, I'm doing a live stream. Yeah. But you know I'm going to the gym, right? So it might not be till like 4. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. All right. All right, you said you had a question?
Yeah. So I was talking to my brother about the Abraham, the promise made to Abraham.
Right.
About how the promise was to Abraham.
Right.
You know, between the covenant was between Abraham, God, and thy seed.
Right.
So my question is, what do you consider thy seed?
Everything that comes out of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, that's it. Nothing else.
Okay, so thy seed you consider Jacob.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so if that was the case, then wouldn't it be a promise made to thy seeds?
No, because the seed is Jacob. What he fertilizes and what Jacob becomes is the 12 tribes of Israel. That's still Jacob. You know, when you say you're an Israelite, you do know you're saying that you come from Jacob.
I'm not saying I'm an Israelite.
Brother, listening is an art. I never said you was an Israelite, but we talking about Israelites, right?
Well, I'm talking about the promise made between God, Abraham, and thy seed. You're talking about Israelites.
Okay, who you saying the promise went to?
I'm saying that thy seed is Christ.
And what was Christ?
Do you hold Paul as an authority?
Yes. What was Christ?
Thy seed of Abraham.
Was Christ an Israelite?
Yes, he was.
He descended from David, right?
Yes, he did.
So he's from Jacob too.
Okay, and I'm not saying he's not. I'm okay with that.
So that goes right along with the seed being Israel. When you ask about Paul as an authority, yes, I do. Paul is the word of the Lord, just like every verse in the Bible is the word of the Lord. So when you say Galatians 3 is what you're referencing, right?
Yes.
You know that's a metaphor. Because even that says, not to seeds of many. You do know that it says that, right?
I see. I'm looking at it right now. But
right.
As of one.
Right. It says as of one, right?
Seed, which is Christ.
Wait 1 second. Before we get to Christ, it says to thy seed. It says not. Hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. It says he saith not as the seeds as of many, right?
Right.
So if it says not to seeds of many, we agree it's still only talking about one seed, right?
Correct. Not to seeds as of many, but as of one.
Right.
To thy seed.
So that's what I'm saying. So I just want to make sure we're in agreement. It's still only a singular seed, right?
Right.
Okay, so then it says, I think you got it in front of you. You can read it. I'm just pulling it up. You can read it if you have it in front of you.
All right, I'll read from 16 if that's okay. And then you can
yeah, that's the verse. Yeah, that's the verse. Go ahead.
Okay. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made.
Mm-hmm.
He saith not unto seed as of many, but as of one,
Mm-hmm.
and to thy seed, which is Christ.
Right.
And this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before of God in Christ,
Mm-hmm.
the law, which was 430 years after, cannot disannul, that it should make the promise of no effect. For if the inheritance
Now
be of the law,
before
it is no more.
you read 18, we agree that now we're talking about the promise, right? Because it says that it should make the promise of none effect, right?
What should make the promise of none effect?
That's why I wanted to stop you, because that's what you just read. It says, you just read the bottom when it says that it should make the promise of none effect. You just read that. Do you understand that? I'm not, just so you know, this ain't no gotcha moment. We having a conversation. So do you understand?
I love that. I love that.
Got you. So do you understand what it means that it should make the promise of none effect? If you don't, that's fine. I'll show you. Okay, so you see in verse 17 at the top when it says, and this I say that the covenant, which was confirmed before God in Christ, the law, which was 430 years after, cannot disannul. What that's talking about, when you go to Exodus, the 12th chapter, that 430
right,
years,
the Mosaic law.
It's talk about the covenant. So you have covenant, you have promise. The covenant that we got in the Old Testament was still based on the promise. And what Paul is saying, us breaking that covenant does not make the promise of none effect. Because the battle that Paul is having is not of the nations coming in. The battle that Paul is having is that, imagine, you ever heard of Old Testament Israelites? You ever heard of that term? Or like Judaism, right? Those are people that don't believe in Christ. They stick to the old covenant. So they don't
believe the Messiah has came yet.
Right. And so that's what Paul is battling. Paul is battling people that believe that we keep in the old covenant. And Christ is telling them that Paul is teaching them that our breaking of the old covenant does not disannul the promise. Christ represents.
So what's your breaking of the old promise? I mean, what's the breaking of the covenant?
Us not keeping the law.
Because
I'm telling you. So when you read Jeremiah 31, when it says this, that we broke the old covenant, but that he was going to put the covenant in us, not the way that he did with the Father, but he would put it in our inward parts, meaning he would put it in our mind. So the covenants
what I take from that is that we're bringing Christ into it.
I'm not disagreeing. Well, Christ is the reason we can have the new covenant. So Christ is the mediator of the new covenant. But what we do in that covenant is the same as the old. The mediator is different. In the old covenant, Moses was the mediator. Moses went up, spoke to the Most High, gave it to us that way. In this covenant, Christ is the mediator. But what we have to do in both covenants are the same. We still have to keep the commandments of God in both covenants. So what Paul is saying in Galatians, the 3rd chapter, that's why he says, to thy seed, which is Christ, meaning there ain't no others. In the metaphor, there is no other way to the Most High except.
So when I ask you, who is thy seed, why did you say Christ? You said, and I'm just wondering why now thy seed is Christ, but before you said thy seed was Jacob.
Because thy seed still is Jacob.
Christ is through Jacob?
No, that's not why. Because the seed is still, because the promise, you see how in verse 17 it says the promise is of none effect? You see that part, right? At the end of 17. Right?
He said that we cannot disannul. We cannot disannul the law, which is 430 years after.
That it should make
the promise of no effect.
And then now
we're not saying that it will not be of any
No.
effect.
Listen to what. Don't change the question that you asked me. The question that you asked me was, I started off saying Israelites is the seed, but then this verse says Christ is the seed. So your question is, why am I saying Jacob is the seed, but then now I'm saying Christ is the seed? That's what I want to. I just want to focus on the question that you asked me. So now when we read verse 18, thank you. So when we read verse 18, when it says, for if the inheritance be of the law, it is no more of the promise, but God gave it to Abraham by promise. So that promise was to Abraham and his seed, correct?
Yes, which I believe is Christ, you know.
So no, it's not. And so but when Paul is using that metaphor, if we leave it up to the Old Testament Israelites, we would have two mediators. We would have a mediator of Moses. If we, listen to what I'm saying. If we leave it up to Old Testament Israelites, we would have we would have a battle of two mediators. The mediator of Moses doing things the way Moses said, or doing the things through Christ said. Just like in a metaphor, Abraham had more than one son. He had 7 sons. So the reason why Paul is using the metaphor and saying not the many seeds of many, is not many ways to get to the Most High, just like it wasn't many seeds of Abraham. It's one seed of Abraham, which is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, just like it's one way to the Most High. So he's using seed as a metaphor.
So why would he say not as in many? Why would he say not as a
brother,
many,
when I say, brother, I'm
one?
gonna say this with no offense. When I say listening is an art, I just broke down the many. The many is because Abraham had many sons. We agree, right? He had 7 sons. He had, right. So when he says not the many seeds of many, the same way he's metaphorically eliminating all the sons of Abraham and only focusing on Isaac, is the same way he's eliminating every other way to the Most High and saying it's of Christ. It's a metaphor.
Okay, I guess this is where we're hitting our fork in the road, because when I'm looking at it, I'm not looking at it as a metaphor. I'm looking at it as plain. He's talking pretty plain.
Well, who is Christ a seed of? Well, who is Christ a seed of?
David.
It doesn't mention David here, though.
Okay, well, Abraham.
But it says, and to thy seed. It says to thy seed, which is Christ. And then he goes on further when he says, and this I say. Now he's saying more about the subject. The covenant which was confirmed before.
Now he's talking about the covenant.
No. He's talking about, brother, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. He's talking about the same thing. So if I go, I'm going to start at verse 13. It says, Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, curses everyone that hangeth on a tree. That the blessing of Abraham might come upon the Gentiles through Christ, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. That faith starts with Abraham. That promise starts with Abraham. That promise was never to any other nation. It was only to Israel. So now, brethren, I speak after the manner of men. Though it be a man's covenant, yet if it be confirmed, no man disannul or addeth to. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He saith not into seeds as of many. Now you're getting the metaphor. He's taking the what Abraham was promised, and even though Abraham had other seeds, he's making a metaphor. It's not to be taken literal. That's why it says, now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He said not into seeds as of many, but as of one. And to thy seed, which is in Christ. So now we do everything through Christ. We don't do we do things through Moses?
No.
If we did things through Moses, now that's a correct statement. If we did things through Moses and Christ, wouldn't that be seeds as of many?
I guess that's fine. But
no, don't say guess that's fine. I'm trying to get you to understand what Paul is trying to teach you. If we did things through Christ and Moses, that would be seeds of many. That's why Paul is saying,
that's why we only do things through Christ.
Thank you. Right. That's what he's trying to teach them in Galatia. What you just said is what he's trying to teach them in Galatia. We don't do things through seeds as of many. We do things through one as in Christ. That's the battle that he's having. Like most people look at this battle, and I'm not saying you are, but most people look at this battle as Paul is trying to bring in like other nations, like Africans or Chinese or whites. What Paul is battling, that is not the battle. That's why I'm glad You said what you
That's
said.
what I believe. That's what I believe that the battle is. What I'm saying.
That's not
And
the battle.
I'm
No,
not
no.
saying you, but I'm just,
Yeah, but that's not the
I'm
battle
clarifying
that
it is.
you're saying that it is the
What I
battle?
believe.
Right, okay, that is what you
I'm
believe.
saying that it is what.
But that's
It
not
is
the
what I
battle.
believe.
That's not the battle that Paul is having. Paul is having a battle of people trying to still be submitted unto the Mosaic law instead of being submitted unto Christ. That's the battle.
I'm just confused because you know.
What I would suggest you do, brother. Where you from?
I'm from Brenda Valley, California.
Can I give you a number to call for California? We have a school in California, brother. What I would suggest you do.
I'm not interested, bro. Do you believe that Christ is God?
Fuck no.
Okay, so then you're
but
not.
I got one more question. I got one more question. What's 5 plus 5?
10.
971. What's your name? Where you calling from? 971-416.
Hey, this Shamoun.
Hey, Shalom. Y'all see, I tried to teach the young brother what the subject was. That brother didn't want to get it. But go ahead. What you got, a question or comment?
Yeah, man. So let's go. I got a question on Revelation 19.
Okay.
And then Revelation 20.
Okay.
So can we go to Revelation 19? I need you to break down Revelation 19 and verse 19 and verse 20.
I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on a horse and against his army, and the beast was taken with him in the falls. This is about the destruction of the beast, which would be the so-called white man, the kings of the earth, the armies or nations that join with him. Verse 20, the false prophet could be Israel or a non-Israelite that brought the miracles before and was to see them. So this is talk about them being burned and destroyed and what I would call the lake of fire, which is in America.
Okay, so the beast you're saying is Esau, right?
Yeah.
That beast, Daniel 7.
Is it in Daniel 7? Is it talking about making war with the saints?
Yeah, the fourth beast. Is that the same?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on one second. Caller, hold on. Yeah, I would say the fourth beast. Yes.
Okay, cool. Now let's go to chapter 20 and verse 2.
Okay. Verse 2, it says, and he laid hold on the dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
Okay, so who's that?
That's the so-called white man too. But that takes place before Revelations 19. Like Revelations is not, we don't look at Revelations as a linear vision that John is having. We look at Revelations as all over the place. You see Christ a couple times. You see the beast a couple times. You see the dragon a couple times. You see the same dragon in Revelations, I think 13. It talks about there was war in heaven. So we don't look at this as linear. We look at this bounding up 1,000 years as when Rome fell and they was bound up for a time.
Okay, so in Revelation, in the Bible, period, there's no such thing as chapters.
That's my point. Right, that's my point.
All right. So the beast in Revelation 19.
What's your name again?
You can call me Ezekiel.
No, because your voice sounds familiar. Just say what I know you as. Hold on one second. Caller, hold on. Just say the name that I know you as.
I mean, I don't know what do you know me as?
You've been on my platform before, right?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, say your name then.
Ezekiel.
That's not your name. Don't lie.
That's my literal name.
That's not the name. So you're saying here that you've always called my show and said Ezekiel, or did you use a different name?
Have you heard anything different?
Yes, I just don't remember. I just don't remember the name.
I've never used a different name, brother.
No problem. Go ahead. You can keep going.
All right. So the beast is Esau. Then we get to Revelation 20.
Yeah, you definitely sound like a dickhead that called my show before, but you can continue. This ain't Tony. This is another guy. That's why he's saying Ezekiel. I'm pretty smart. Everybody know you're lying in the chat.
Well, I don't know what they're talking about, but when we go to Revelation 20 and 2, it says Satan. It clearly says a name. So you're saying it's not Satan, even though the text says Satan.
Yeah, you can see Revelations 20 says Satan. You can see Revelations 13 when it talks about that old serpent. Like, this is what I mean by dumbasses. In Revelations 13, Revelations 20, it says that. Revelations 13, it says the same thing. When it said, no, I'm sorry, not Revelations 13. Revelations 12, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Okay, beautiful.
So it's not. Even Christ said, "Ye are of your father the devil." Was that when Christ said, "Ye are of your father the devil"? Was he talking about an angelic being, or was he talking about a human man?
Well, Diablo is different than Satan, so
I'm just asking a simple question. Answer the question. Was he talking about an angelic being, or was he talking about a human being?
When he said the devil, he's talking about a man.
That's right. But now you can also see the devil can refer to an angelic being too, right?
Of course.
Okay, so let's not be stupid.
Okay. So you ready for the body bag?
No. Well, you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to execute it. You're probably smart in your own stupid mind, but you can go ahead.
All right, here's the body bag. Let's go to Revelation 20, and then let's jump down to verse 10.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And your point.
So you don't even realize what just happened.
I don't.
So you just said earlier,
right?
I know. I'm gonna bless you.
Right. You're not.
I'm gonna bless you.
You can't. You couldn't bless your own children.
I'm gonna show you a great sign and miracle.
You couldn't show your own children a great sign and miracle.
Okay, here it comes.
Mm-hmm.
You said in Revelation 19 that the false prophet and the beast is essentially Esau.
Yeah.
Then we went to Revelation 20 and 2. You said the devil and Satan is Esau. Now we're in verse 10. It says the devil that deceived them, you're saying, is Esau, was cast into a lake of fire and brimstone, where Esau is already being tormented. You're cut.
And I'm cut how?
So, according to verse 10, the beast is already burning in a lake of fire already. So now he's taking the devil and he's throwing him into the same place where the beast and the false prophet are already burning. How can the devil in verse 10 be Esau?
So
you're cut.
So no problem. So when it talks about the beast in Revelations 12, that Esau that it's talking about is America. I'm sorry, Revelations 13, especially when it talks about does great sign and wonders. What about Amalek? Is Amalek Esau too?
They're all Edom. So the four.
Wait, slow down. Is Amalek? No, it's not.
Your body's leaking. You need to get a tourniquet.
When you're doing that, why won't you just answer the question? And is Amalek Esau?
They're all. It's called Edom.
So when I'm just asking a simple question: is Amalek Esau?
Amalek is Edom.
Is Britain Esau?
They're all Edom, the fourth beast.
But when they're burning, when the lake of fire is burning, that's over here in America. That's not the other.
I don't believe that. That's not.
I'm not asking you what I'm not asking you what you believe. But remember, you said you got me. You said you stumped me. That's what you said, and that's based on me talking about in Revelations 19 they're burning, and I said that's Esau. But just because I said that's Esau, I'm just trying. All I'm trying to do is just answer.
All right. So if you're gonna answer, if
I'm gonna answer, then you guys shut the fuck up.
Don't ask me questions.
All you gotta do is shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Shut the
Try to
fuck
wiggle your
up.
way out the body bag.
Shut the fuck up. That's all you got to
You
do.
trying to be resurrected.
All you got to do is shut the fuck up. See how you still talking?
You can't be
All you got to
resurrected.
do now. This how you could know. Caller, hold on. This how you know if you was confident, you would actually just shut the fuck up. You ain't got to talk. You're talking because you're not confident. So again, I appreciate it. So Revelations 19. First, what I want everybody to see. First, he went to Revelations 20 and 2, and then when I told him that took place already, then he tried to go down to Revelations 20 and 10 when it says, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire where the beast and false prophet were. In Revelations 19, I also explained to them, when anybody reading Revelations at all, when you're reading all 22 chapters, they take place as visions. They don't take place. It's not linear like a lineup. That's why you can see in Revelations 12, you can see the same war in heaven. You can see that happens. And it says they was cast out in the earth and they was cast down in them. You see a fall quite a few times. So in Revelations 19, when it talks about the beast was taken with him, the false prophet, you'll notice in Revelations 19 and 20, it mentions the false prophet. In Revelations 20 and 10 that he went to, it also mentions the beast and the false prophet, because the devil that deceived them, it's not just the white man in America that's deceiving, it's the Jewish man in Middle East that's deceiving. It's the white man in the Europe that's deceiving. So when it's talk about them, that's what it's talking about collectively. It's not that deep. It's not that difficult.
Okay, so this is where you get put back to sleep.
This is where that's where he gets hung up. Next caller, 863-781.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Hey man, what you up to?
What? Are you gay?
No.
Why are you asking me what I'm up to? Are you white?
No, I'm actually Mexican.
Oh, why you asking me what I'm up to?
You ain't never heard that before?
Not when I'm doing a live stream and everybody know what I'm up to. Like, that's weird. Let me ask you a question. What's 5 plus 5?
That's 10, brother.
Appreciate it. It says Jumo Simmons on my phone. That brother said, what you up to? Wait, before you say so, that sounded like when the African said, are you gay? Are you gay? Why are you gay? Go ahead, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, Jomo. Yeah, but I was trying. I just wanted to ask you a question. You ever heard of Bryce Crawford?
No, the name Bryce sounds familiar.
Yeah, I just seen he been going at like a lot of Hebrew Israelites, saying it's like a demonic religion and debating them and stuff like that. I was wondering if you could. Did you know of him or have you debated him before?
The Bryce. Now the name Bryce sound familiar, but that might sound familiar just from just knowing the name Bryce. But if you send me a link to him, maybe I might know him then. But it don't pop up off my head. Now, sometimes like if he got a YouTube channel, I might have saw a YouTube channel or something like that.
Yeah, he got a YouTube channel.
Okay, but I might have saw the YouTube channel, but the name ain't ringing a bell for me off top though.
Okay, so how would I send you a link?
Text this number.
Oh, all right, I'll send a link.
All right, no sweat. All right. Next caller, it says 614-965.
Hey, shalom, brother.
Hey, shalom. What's going on? You got a question or comment?
Yeah, I got a question and a comment, but I'm going to really go in with a comment.
Okay.
All right, first of all, I want to let you know I don't say body bag, I don't say cutting brothers, I don't speak that way. I speak for the edification of the hearers. So that's for everybody listening, right? And it's out of love, pure love. Now, what the brothers are asking you and what they're saying, I want you to touch base on that with me. When we get to Christ, and he's dealing with...
You said, back up a little bit, you said what the brothers are saying, say that part?
What a couple other brothers just called and were talking to you about. They really couldn't elaborate their point, and I don't really think that your point that you were making to correct them was getting to them. So I want to touch base on that.
Who? On what subject, brother?
on the subject as when Paul says Christ is the seed, that one, and the
Okay, what
subject
about
on
it? Okay, what about it?
Okay, so like the brother's talking about Satan being thrown in the lake of fire. You're saying the lake of fire is Babylon the Great, which is the United States, which will be destroyed before Revelation 19. I know it's not linear. I know it's a vision. John is already seeing Jesus in Revelations 5 when he took the books with and opened the 7 seals, and then he sees New Jerusalem being built. So we know it's not linear. But what I'm saying is, when the dragon is cast in the lake of fire, that is not Esau. That is a freaking, I don't want to get crazy, that's a seraphim. That's Lucifer's motherfucking ass, man. And we don't like him. We don't battle flesh and blood.
Brother Lucifer is not an angel, brother. Lucifer is not a seraphim. Lucifer is a man. When you read Isaiah,
if you go to Isaiah, listen,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you go to Isaiah
14, he clearly tells you.
Lucifer.
I don't have to relax. You relax and let somebody talk.
Man, shut the fuck up,
let me
man.
Finish.
Wait, you shut
your...
Let
me finish, you tall motherfucker. Let me finish, nigga. I'm not these niggas out here you fucking with, boy.
Look at.
You a Prince Hall, nigga. You a Prince Hall Freemason, nigga. And I'm tired of rolling for you motherfuckers on the street corner.
You ain't never rolled up.
Again, I'm coming with my fucking AK-47.
Yeah, come with it, man. Come with it. Come with it. I was in ISUPK. Where the fuck were you, nigga? Shut up, man. Where the fuck was you? How the fuck was you? How was you in ISUPK? Y'all hear this nigga? Y'all hear this nigga? Call her. Hold on 1 second, man. Hold on 1 second. Brother, it sound like somebody hurt you, man. It sound like somebody hurt you bad. Look, you don't. How you was in ISUPK back then and you believe Isaiah 14, Lucifer was a seraphim? You could not have been in that. You have not.
Fuck shit when I found out they were Prince Hall Freemasons.
Oh, okay.
So you know what the fuck I'm saying to you?
Hey, man, go ahead. Have fun.
Prince Hall. Prince Hall.
Somebody find that nigga and give him a hug. Listen, I know what this is. I'm gonna tell y'all. I ain't did a Car Chronicles since I think Friday. And this is 2 days on y'all. The bug outs was on crack. They was like, I can't call him soon. What do I do? Oh, he live. Let me call. Every bug out is called. It's all bug out. This is like bug out Monday. That nigga need a hug or some shit, man. 908-395. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Justice from Jersey.
I can't. You sound. And can you speak again to make sure I can hear you good?
Justice from Jersey.
Justice from Jersey. Okay, I got you, Justice. You got a question or comment?
I just got a comment, man. Me and you both have different ideologies.
Right.
As far as you.
Caller, hold on.
Comment, but I want your live here. My cousin called you with a family matter. You know what I mean? A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And you gave him some good advice that actually saved his household with his family. You know what I mean?
That was that the brother with the sister that held him down in prison? Yeah, and sister that held him down in prison?
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Regardless on our different cities, because I'm with Rabon and them, but regardless of our differences.
Rabon, my nigga, though. Listen, I like Rabon. Listen, I know Rabon had the MBK. He tried to call it New Black Knowledge. I know it was Nigga Brew Killers. I know what MBK stood for. I like Rabon. That's my boy right there, man. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I just really want to say thank you, man, because you really saved that brother from going back, man.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. Most High in Christ, man, I appreciate that because that brother, you know what I mean, he had a real rider with him with his girl. And his mama and them, you could damn near say they hated him. You know what I'm saying? Like that, when I was doing the debates, and I was doing the debate Saturday, and the conversation was who's more violent, men or women? Like his story is an example of that, where they getting into shit and then he got to come and then he got to do time for their shit, but they're free and he's not.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so I'm glad I was able to help the brother, be honest with you.
catch your lives. I love that you and Tommy get together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love when y'all get together.
Yeah. That's my boy right there. Me and Tom, that's my boy right there.
I just want to give you flowers, regardless on our differences. You know what I mean? We still have to be for the people regardless.
Yeah, and listen, man, tell your cousin I said what's up, man. And I'm glad that helped him out.
Yes, sir. All right,
I appreciate it, brother. Now, I'm glad he called, because before him, every call was a damn bug out. Every last call, bug out. 502-706. After this call, I'm going to take a brief break from calls so I can get into some of the topics I want to get into, all right? It's 502-706.
This is going to be quick.
Okay.
Shalom, man.
Hey, shalom, brother.
Shalom. So, yeah, this ain't no bug out call, man. I'm about to tell you why they bugging out.
Okay.
Because you just sat up here and did the yacht dance on these Christians. And got us all dealing with, hey, we blame you, Pat. So you got to go through this shit. You did that shit and you've been gone since Friday. So it's all your fault, so you got to deal with it. So go ahead and get in your topic.
I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. What's up? What's up?
For now on,
at
least for a week straight, before you do your Car Chronicles, you got to put the yacht dance in the start of the whole video.
I'm going to start that. You know what? I got it. I think I could do that. I think I could put the yacht dance in the beginning of the video.
Yeah, man.
Because you're right. And that's going to lead right into my topic. Yep. Thank you, brother. That's going to lead right into what I'm about to talk about. Shalom, brother. I'm glad he said that, because that's going to lead right into my topic. There is some nutbag. Now, remember I told y'all earlier, if I say something about Israelites, this ain't a dislike or like. And I got to, wait. I got to finish playing the content with Wack. I'm going to play. So now, just so y'all know, I'm not taking no calls until I get these topics out the way. Then I'll take calls again. All right. So I want to finish playing this content with Wack. So I'm going to bring it back. So Wack is facilitating a boxing match between Shannon Briggs and 600. Shannon Briggs is a professional boxer, 600, making his way up. He has 2 fights. I believe they were professional. I'm actually about to talk about dumbass Sam Shamoun in a minute. And so Wack is hiring ISUPK to do the security for the boxing event. All right, that's what I'm about to play. I'm about to play again.
Oh. Factory. I know what it is. I used to live on Sumner and Pulaski.
Salute, bro.
Between Hard and Pulaski.
Gates between Washington and St. James.
So you know where I'm from, you know what I mean? You know what it is.
BRC every motherfucking weekend. Come on.
Yeah, already. Fuck with them Hebrew Israelite niggas out there.
I fuck.
Oh, my bad. I done backed up out the show.
Fuck with, of course. I fuck with everybody. Everybody fuck with
Tazaryach?
Who?
You ever heard of Captain Tazaryach?
I heard the name, but I don't know him personally.
He one of the major dudes from the ISUPK out there.
Yeah, my man Joel Judah. That's my OG for real.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
So this morning,
let's go, champ.
This Negro DM me early in the motherfucking morning. I called him back. Yeah. He talking about the court fight, Christopher Lemonjoy. I'm like, I don't know why niggas ain't been there, but I said, fuck
lemon cream pie.
I had a fight going on in an hour. So you know me, Cap. I'll send a couple text messages out. Boom, boom, boom. Found secure location, the bag, and dates. That quick got him on the jack. But what was unique is Shannon get a call from the West, and the Crips telling him, we gonna sanction you on that day to give 600 his put off.
Factory. You're out of there.
So now look at me like, Cap.
Look, now look,
you know what, Cap?
You know what, Cap?
You know what, Cap? I'm gonna see what y'all about.
I'm gonna see what y'all about.
Look to me like we gonna be at the Foxwoods in Connecticut.
It's gonna be at the Foxwoods in Connecticut.
I'm gonna go ahead on it. I'm gonna go ahead on and call upon the ISUPK brothers and see. I want to see.
He want to see what our security looks like.
Hold on. Tell the brother at this.
Oh, my bad.
Cool. Wack is. I'm calling upon y'all. The queen to be with me. We're gonna have some people from the other side there. So I want to see if y'all know how to secure around this.
Say look, don't.
Now watch my nigga keep it G.
Y'all fuck it up. We fucking y'all up, Cap. Well, okay.
And we do fuck it up.
We get to fuck y'all up.
And bring me that Puerto Rican dude too that's supposed to be ISUPK. Bring him.
Cap and them coming to do security detail. Why? Because guess what, Cap? The camera's just gonna be on y'all.
That's right. That's right. And we built for it too.
There you go.
We ain't even got sweated. There you go.
So I wanted y'all to know the fight gonna be in Foxwood. It's looking like the first week of December. ISUPK be running point for security. For the 100 side, for Shannon Briggs, for 600, we'll be running the security. Shout out to Wack100 and the whole 100 side on Clubhouse. That's my brother. Wack did 2 things this weekend. I'm gonna get into the latter part, the other thing he did this weekend in a second. But somebody put in the chat, this guy Sam Shamoun, right? So now when it comes to let me put out this disclaimer, because Israelites be so y'all, Israelites is the most sensitive fucking community out of all the communities. The Israelite community is more sensitive than the Christian community. What do I mean? Every time I say something about Israelites, not even whether it's derogatory or not, the Israelites come crying, Cap, why you gotta talk about them? Why you can't keep it behind the scene? Why you can't do this? Why you can't do that? Shut the fuck up. Be a fucking man to the Israelite community. Listen, Malak, you know I'm right. Malak, you know I'm right when you say don't talk about us like that. You know every time I say something, they be like, why Cap gotta say something? Niggas be making subliminal videos about me because I'm saying something that everybody know needs to be said. Now, with that said, I'm gonna start it like this. So I saw a video. Okay, so I do the debate versus inspiring philosophy. Since I've done that debate, some nut ass, I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's Palestinian, white, a piece of trash, piece of shit. I don't know if his mother was going to abort him and then decided at the last witching hour to birth this bastard. His name is Sam Shamoun, I believe that's his name. I don't know him. I've heard of him lightly. The first time I ever heard of him was through JP Uncut. And I meant exactly what I said. I'm gonna play the content so y'all can see why I say what I say. So I heard of him through JP. JP would tell me that he's a Catholic. They hate him. They hate Christians, XYZ like that. So far, this man has done 5 videos on a debate that Inspiring Philosophy and I have had. All right. So far, he's done 5. 5. He's called me out. Now, there's a brother by the name of William. I told y'all, me and William is supposed to do a debate like me and Inspiring Philosophy did. He's supposed to give me the dates today. So we're supposed to do a debate. Not sure what the subject is. Supposed to be in Washington Square Park. So I'm watching Garfield's live streams. Garfield's playing a video. So the first thing Sam says is that he said, I'm supposed to do a 2-on-2 with him and William. No, the fuck I'm not. I didn't agree to that shit. Fuck him. I did not agree to that. Then he says, and if they're afraid, it could be a 2. I could have 2 against him. Like, I don't know. The only other person I know that's ever spoken about him is Hakah. When I saw Hakah I saw a video where Hakah said he challenged and offered this Sam guy $1,000. And Garfield sent me this video recently. He offered Sam Shamoun $1,000 to debate. My advice to Hakah, don't do that shit again. Because this is a disgusting bastard. I would not cower myself or bow down. Here, Hakah, the only way you do that debate, only way you entertain him, is if you make him bow down to you. Now, if you can get Sam Shamoun, let me make sure I say his name so y'all know what I'm talking about. So, Hakah, if you can get Sam Shamoun to bow down to you, then you debate him. But I don't ever want to hear again about you offering him money. And now he'll probably say he did it to show him up, which is probably true. So I'm not saying you didn't do it to like show that he's afraid of you. But don't give him ammunition to say, look, he's chasing me. I'm not taking this $1,000. Look, because that's how they'll flip it. So don't do that. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. And you ain't got to listen to me, but I'm telling you, from a tactician, right? From a tactical position, don't ever do that again. That's not a good idea. And so then after that, there's a brother in my chat. He's a member. His name is Emilion, right? Emilion puts in his live stream that he's doing of me. And the crazy part, he titled it Inspiring Philosophy and BHI. And y'all know BHI is derogatory. You think he don't know putting BHI in the title is derogatory as well? So even he's doing that on purpose. So in the video, Emilion puts in the chat, you afraid to debate Captain Tazaryach. Now, mind you, he done already said I'm supposed to be debating him with William, which is an absolute lie. Unless William told him that, I have never said, nor has William come to me about some 2-on-2 with this wicked bastard, ever. Now I'm going to play for y'all the content why I call him a wicked bastard. This is why I call him a wicked bastard. This is what he said. Let me see. Let me open it up. Go to the video. I thought I saved this video. Let me make sure. Let me go to folder. Let me go to recent. I ain't down. Hold up. Let me go over here. I thought I saved the video. Let me make sure I saved it. Let me go to my messages. In case y'all might think, Cap, you going too far. Why you say about his mama? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see something. Hold on. Oh, somebody told me that Deacon and Sam been battling for years. Oh, maybe they got that type of relationship. I couldn't have no relationship with this type of nigga. Let me see.
Focus on your
I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to listen.
As opposed to differences. Now, I know your mother is Tazaryach's whore.
You already
we just
said?
called him out to debate because I'll bury him.
He just
like
said.
He buried your mom last night. And then
this man just said, I know your mother is Tazaryach's whore. And Emilion just said his mom passed earlier this year. And this supposed to be a fucking Christian? This a Christian. The first thing the Christian says, because the brother says debate Captain Tazaryach, is I know. Let me play it again in case y'all think I'm capping.
Your similarities as opposed to differences. Now, I know your mother is Tazaryach's whore.
So this is a Christian that want to tell us that Jesus is the Most High God. This wicked bastard did prayers and said, I know your mother is Tazaryach's whore. So he's telling Emilion that Emilion's mother is Tazaryach's whore. So now he ain't say, I know Emilion, your mother is Tazaryach's wife. He said whore. So now I'm a whoremonger and his mama's a whore. I'm gonna keep going.
Called him out to debate because I'll bury him like he buried your mom last night.
He said that, and then he says, I will bury him like I buried his mom last night. Some nigga named Shamoun sat there. Some nigga that saw the debate that I did in the park. He's like, I don't know if he's Palestinian. I don't know what he is. But he's been talking about the debate that we had. He's done 5 videos. And he thinks I'm debating him. I'm not debating this nigga. I'm not. I said on Garfield's channel yesterday, I said, and I didn't even know Emilion's mom passed away. So now how I'm going to look Emilion in the face when I'm going to say, yeah, you know, I'm going to debate him. Yeah, he talked about your mom that passed away and your mom's a whore and I'm sleeping with your mom is a whore. But we got to debate, right? I don't need Shamoun. I don't give a fuck about Shamoun. I will say this. If I debate William on the street, Sam, you come there and I'll tell you to your face, I don't give a fuck about you. Book that. Clip that. Because when you start talking about, when you start calling people's moms whores and shit. And it's gonna get worse. I ain't finished playing the rest of it. But when you start calling people mothers whores, that's a different conversation, especially from somebody that's saying they Christian. You would think the Israelites would say that? Listen, I can remember I called Polite's wife. Polite's wife was dressed like a whore. That's the only difference. She was dressed like a whore. So only way, Sam, you would have to get on your knees and apologize before you will ever get entertained by me. Clip it, put it on record. You can show up with William. Listen, I would debate vocab before I debate you. Period. You would have to bow. When you talk about kiss the fucking boot, you would have to get on your fucking knees and apologize to Emilion's mother. You ain't even got, I don't want your apology. You owe Emilion an apology for calling his mother a whore. That's what you owe. You ain't do nothing to me. The Bible, you know what Christ said? Christ said, if you offend the little ones, I'm built to be offended. Like, I'm built for the trash talker that you want to talk about me and do all this to me. I'm built for it. The little ones ain't out here for that. Emilion is just a brother that supported me. And because that brother support me, he's the little one. And you offended him. You talked about his dead mother. So fuck you, your mama, your daddy, all of them. Fuck them all. And the difference between you and I, you come out to that park, I'll say everything directly to you. It's not a threat. I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about what I will verbally say to you. The internet makes a lot of things safe. Like, he just called this brother's mother a whore. And I'm still tripping on him saying he's a Christian. This how y'all, JP, this how Christians get down? Now, to JP's defense, I text JP. I said, JP, I said, this Sam guy said this. I sent in the video. And JP told me that Sam called either his mother or his wife a whore too. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. JP just texted me and said that Sam Shamoun said that his mother was raped by Muslims and that his mother was a whore. And y'all, JP, if you still fuck with Sam after that, I'm disappointed in you two. I don't know this nigga. I don't know him. I don't have no back and forth history with him. Never heard of him. Might have saw his face. I've seen his face before. But I've never looked at him, listened to him. I've never done none of those things. But how does he say that about your mama and you still deal with him? And this is why he feels he can say these things, is because he gets to say them and still be entertained. He won't be entertained by me at all. Let me play the rest of it. I'm going to bring it back to the beginning.
Focus on your similarities as opposed to differences. Now, I know your mother is Tazaryach's whore. We just called him out to debate because I'll bury him like he buried your mom last night in the name of Yahweh Shah. You filthy whore. And if you're more mad than him, I'll let you come up and debate instead of letting your boyfriend debate for you. Yahweh Shah. I want to bury him and his fake God like he did your mom last night with the Shia. So at least...
You see how he won't stop? You see how he won't stop? And this is who you Israelite niggas is entertaining this? He talk about mamas and shit like that. And this ain't my mama. Emilion is I believe he's a student coming to class. Man.
Focus on your...
Let me bring it up, son.
Focus on your...
Every time I pause it, it brings it back to the beginning. So I'm going to let it play all the way through, because when I pause it, it stops.
Tazaryach's whore. We just called him out to debate.
Now, watch what he say. He going to say, I piss on your ancestors. Watch this.
You filthy whore. And if you're more mad than him, I'll let you come up and debate instead of letting your boyfriend debate for you. Yahweh Shah. I want to bury him and his fake God.
He's going to say, I piss on your ancestors. Watch.
So at least your mom has that in common. She got mounted by Tazaryach and the Shia. Yahusha! And they're saying, Yahusha! Yahusha!
Yo, this
you filthy prostitute. Pee on your ancestors.
You already
Pee
said?
on your ancestors.
Pee on your ancestors.
Okay, anyway, everyone got it?
You already said?
If you're more man than your mother was last night, when your daddy, Tazaryach, mad at her with the Shia, I'll send you a link. You can debate your fake God because you worship Satan. Because you're a bastard of Satan. That
man said he pees on a million's ancestors. Pee on your ancestors. If any of you Israelite niggas deal with him, I don't have to worry about ISUPK dealing with him. But if any of you Israelite niggas deal with him, I'm just going to look at you sideways. I'm just telling you. And I ain't even telling you out of love. I'm just telling you. You take it however you want. But there's no way that any Israelite man should hear that. And let me help y'all. Right now, this to every Israelite, regardless of what you're into. And in 2025, Israel is starting to become the light. The reason why Sam is doing 5 videos, right? The reason why Sam is doing 5 videos is because Sam sees the debate, he sees the frenzy that the Israelites is causing. He sees the light that Israelites are becoming. And now, just like Vocab wants to be a part of it, Vocab wanted to be a part of it so bad that he didn't mind reading for God Logic. That man was bust down to a reader. That's one thing I give God Logic in that debate. One thing I give God Logic in that debate, he had Vocab as the slave and he was the master. I give him that. That's how bad Vocab wanted to be in it. And now Sam think he's going to gravitate to a potential debate that me and William are going to have. He is not. If Sam can be there, but he cannot be in any. If he is a part of that, I'll say it during the debate, middle of the debate, and when the debate is started. If he's involved in any way, shape, or form, just don't even contact me. And I'm going to tell William in that. I sent William the clip. I sent William the clip in the audio. And if he's a part of that in any way, just don't involve, because I don't need it. I don't need that. I could debate anybody else. I could debate somebody else in the world, right? In the world, before I got the UPK, my Hebrew, I don't want to tell y'all my Hebrew name, but integrity was a part of my Hebrew name. And that's something that I've always tried to stand on, to try to have a level of integrity at some point. Hey, Si, you calling in the middle of me doing my topics, man. What's up, man?
I know, I'm calling, I'm watching you, bro.
What's up?
You got me on?
Yeah, you live.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, I don't know who that dude is, but he definitely needs to get punched in the mouth, man.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Yeah.
I know you don't promote violence, but sometimes we don't violence, y'all. But sometimes that dude needs to get punched in his damn mouth,
right,
man. For real.
Right.
It's so, man. But
yeah.
Anyway, I'm calling in because I seen somebody in the chat said, man, he's wicked as hell. Man, he's the devil. I teach that we are all devils, brother. All of us are devils, including you, Captain.
Besides, we can't. Stop.
Let me make my point.
Wait, before you do that, right? In this moment, right, we ain't talk about what we do. We talk about what this man is doing. I don't want to deviate and then now I got to defend what we do. I just wanted to sit on him.
Now you know I got to expose it because I made that statement. I don't want you to leave me hanging.
No, I ain't gonna make no clip. I ain't gonna make no clip.
No, I was just saying, you ain't got to address it. Is that we all have a higher self and a lower self, right? And so I asked you before, when you dealing with your lower self, that's acting as wicked, that's being devilish and demon. And when you're dealing with your higher self, now I see how your face is. I'm gonna let you know. So I'm already talking to Sanchez.
Right. But now we can't talk about that though. So tomorrow, we setting up a conversation, not a debate, but a conversation between myself and Brother Sanchez. one of the subjects is going to be is hip hop bad in hip hop bad in the black community? Is that it?
Yeah, but we're gonna deal with a few subjects.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with a few topics. No, I didn't text you yet because when I got off the phone, I started this live. So when I get off the live, I'm gonna text you.
All right, yeah, man, you're doing a great job, man.
Thank you, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Do I know that dude? Do I know him?
No, I don't think you know. I didn't know him. I know him. Like if I show you a picture of him, you might know him if you see a picture of him. You might know of him. Now that's the thing. I think they say he's Palestinian or something like that. I don't know if he's fully white. That I don't know.
Okay.
So,
okay.
but I'll send.
Yeah,
I'll send you a video of. I'll send you a video of him.
Yeah, I got to get you and vocab back together again, man.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
I got to come back together.
That ain't gonna happen.
All right, peace.
All right, peace, man. All right. Hey, before I take calls again, I just got to get this subject out, right? So I'm finished with that. Wait. All right. So yeah. So what I was saying was Israelites, man, y'all like. The Israelites are becoming where everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go. Y'all could see it like last week when the Christians attacked the Israelites. Here's another thing I need to inform you Israelites. Israelites, y'all better arm yourselves up. These Christians is getting bold. These ain't them John 3:16 Christians. These them Christians, they pulling out precepts and going into lexicons and all kind of bull crap like that. Y'all better get ready because these new Christians, they in there, they listen, they done went in the lab, they done watched all the debates and battles and angles and everything that we come from. They on Clubhouse, they studying, they having little huddle sessions and shit. When they pull out John 17:3, you gotta go here to get it. When they pulling out this, you gotta go. They studying. And they coming out as aggressive as they perceive we coming out. And if you ain't built for this life, don't you take your ass out there on that corner. Cause you can't, listen, I ain't gonna, listen, I'm gonna be nice today. I ain't gonna name the camps I saw. But there were some camps I saw when it got a little too rough out there for them. They start pulling out proverbs with rash with the mouth. We ain't entertaining nobody that's rash with the mouth. Yeah, you can't start pulling out scriptures about rash with the mouth. We bold, we supposed to be bold as a lion. If they rash with the mouth, you get more rash with the mouth. You get more bold. You get to doing the dance on them. Do the dance on them. You gotta listen, man. Listen, man. If you going out, when we say in the beginning of our videos, we say these are trained professionals. I did not listen. I am not this. I did not start out like this. I went in that school, got in all black, became a trooper, was the greatest reader in history. When I used to read, because I used to sing, right? I used to sing when I was younger. And so when I used to read from the belly. John 3:16. I used to be hungry as shit after reading because I used to read from the belly. Passed that officer's test, became an officer, and everything I did, I'm wearing out the generals, calling, hey, sir, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? To this day, I still call a general because we are trained professionals. Them Christians, I'm going to tell y'all, listen, if we keep it at 100, now, I beat the shit out of inspiring philosophy. But what them Christians did, that's the day before that battle, what them Christians did, I'm going to say, hold on, callers. I don't want to take no callers yet. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. What them Christians did to the Israelites that Saturday, when they blitzed the Israelites, they won up the Israelites that weekend. Y'all got to keep it 100. Them Christians went out there and they bullied the shit out of them Israelites, man. They bullied y'all Israelites. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all that because if don't nobody tell y'all that y'all got bullied, you're not going to change your methods. Y'all was out there. They came out there with a speaker. They out-talked y'all, out-bullied y'all, shoved y'all around, bossed y'all around. Don't let that shit happen again, man. Because, listen, y'all encouraging them. I'm just telling y'all. Now, I need to get my pre-workout out the back. So I'm going to play a song while I get my pre-workout together. Then I'm going to come back, one more subject, and then I'm going to take calls. And I told y'all I was going to do a long car chronicles, all right? So let me go get, I said I ain't going to say the camps. I'm being nice. I'm not going to say the camps. All right? Let me play the song I want to play. Hold on.
No. I told you.
I got tunnel vision. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway. If you don't, I'm gonna stay about our fucking business. These niggas don't even get it. We having our Passover no matter if they fucking with it. The graveyard ain't never full. Watch me flush them out. Quitting wasn't never cool. Fuck they talking about. If you can't suffer with your brothers, we can't stall them out. Just hang their cover in the school if they drop it out. Fuck them. If they ain't here, we don't care. We don't love them. If there was never one rush, you can't trust them. They get the guts to go against you, better crush them. It's like when the my niggas bitch in the discussion. Niggas camping when they rapping really lit as shit. They be acting, I ain't laughing, I be sick of it. When I grab a pen to get the right and hold the rubber grip, I'm holding fire just like Captain at the 55th. Damn. Hit the road, I be trucking. I ain't bragging about the roads, I be touching. Heard the chatter about the bros and assumptions. Seen them hoes, you be crushing. You's a bull, motherfucker. If they ain't here, we don't love them. If there was never one rush, you can't trust them. They get the guts to go against you, better crush them. I'm not here for all that fucking.
Be rough. Trust them. My shield bustin', let it swing, never tuck it. Taking shots, I send them back. Only difference, my shit is buckets. I leveled up, blow the trumpets. You a sucker. Keep dreaming all that pillow talking. You do undercover. My brother, same year, same cover. I can't take the heat and get the fuck about the other. And before I ever burn the bridge, I'm a brown rubber. Lead the scene, smoky during rush hour. Chris Tucker. I used to torch from everything, but I was younger. Still blazing all summer, nigga. Fuck a blood power. Trooper mood, all black, same hunger. They surprised how I got it inside. Straight butter.
So when a brother or sister comes in here, and then you leave here.
You leave here?
You're not with me. We
not
don't
with
have
me.
anything else in common. There's no reason for me to be joining you.
If they ain't here, we don't love them. If there was never one rush, you can't trust them. They get the guts to go against you, better crush them. I'm not here for all that fuss. They use a hoe in the discussion.
All right, I got one more video I gotta play, man. I got one more video I gotta play. I'd be remiss if I didn't play this video. So I'm gonna play this video. On No Jumper Sunday, Wack100 and Adam was having a conversation. And the conversation went a little like this.
Look, Adam, listen, one thing you know, you're an asshole. I'm a fucked up asshole. I'm gonna say the shit you think I ain't gonna say. There's no way you gonna sit around me and some shit going on and I ain't gonna say it. You know why? Because there's a good chance I'm gonna talk about it on Clubhouse. So if I talked about it on Clubhouse and now you're in front of me, I look like a bitch ass nigga not saying it. If you're in front of me and I don't talk about it, and then I go to Clubhouse to talk about it, I look like a bitch ass nigga. So like Grla Hebrew, and he survived.
The fact that he came in here was pretty hilarious.
No, he survived.
Yeah.
It said, wait.
We have to work.
Oh, listen.
He said, the first thing Adam said was, the fact that he even came in here was pretty hilarious. That lets you know Adam is thinking like, why did he even come on the show? On No Jumper of all shows to come on. We'll keep going.
Wait.
Yeah, Grla Hebrew shit.
There's more stuff that's emerged?
Yo.
No.
Grla got to come back. His wife wants to come. She said his ass was lying. She was in the motherfucking chat, bro.
His ex.
Listen,
his former wife.
You want to see the threat that was in your chat? Your chat.
She said she's gonna expose what?
Bro, she said she got audio and video. You a lot. That's
This is the ex-wife of Grla Hebrew, and this is alleged.
Ain't no alleged.
The broad in question, he told a whole lot of lies. If y'all want an interview free of charge, I'd be
Free
willing
of
to do that.
charge.
I'll bring all the receipts, including the ones he doesn't know about, that include audio and more, text messages with context. He just won't stop lying on me. I'll help him. He gonna beg y'all to not let me do it. I don't know
if
he's
you got
really
audio.
Like I'm not really into interviewing people's spurned ex-lovers.
No, hold on.
And I don't know if he's really like that famous, to be real.
Oh, Gorilla Hebrew?
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean,
listen, okay, Adam, hear me out.
Right.
You know this. Like, I don't know shit about
I'm gonna tell y'all something too. You know what's crazy about this? If you read the Bible, when Adam, my bad, y'all. Now y'all know the phone froze. I mean the phone overheated. My bad. Because when I put it back up here, so I had it here. When I put it up there, I forgot to put I forgot to change the AC on defrost mode. So when Adam and Eve disobeyed the Most High, they tried to cover themselves with the leaves of the other nations. This situation with Gorilla Hebrew is the same thing. So as he's obviously being ostracized and condemned by the Israelite community for such egregious actions, he tries to go into another world, which is the no jumper world. That's why when Adam says for him to come on here was crazy, because you know what's, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all see this Bluetooth? Y'all see this charger right here? My retarded self, I'm supposed to actually plug this here, but I forgot. Because this actually is a cooler. This is actually a cooler. I'm glad you reminded me, Mike. Because this, when it's plugged in, it actually cools it while it's heating. Thanks for reminding me. Mike think he's smart, man. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Mike think he's smart. That's the thing with Mike. Now, Mike, you all right, though. I fuck with Mike. But anyway, so as he's going to no jumper, I don't think he realized the Lord is following him there. And I want to remind everybody, I was texting back and forth with Zabak yesterday. As I'm texting back and forth with Zabak, we in agreement on this gorilla subject. And I said to him, which he agreed, he said, I said, how can we trust, and this is from Abadja, how can we trust that he repented from this action when he didn't repent from being in the gang? Your character is everything. Your name is everything. Your reputation is everything. So if he can say, I never left the Hoovers, that means he never left the gang. So the whole time he was a priest, he was still in the gang. You can't do that. That's serving two masters. So now you want us to believe that he's no longer getting pegged in his ass, but he was lying the whole time he said he wasn't in the gang. We'll play the rest and play some more. So this is like, so my point is saying that you cannot escape the Lord's judgment. You cannot. It would be better when I told him he can get counsel. It would have been better to sit your ass down somewhere. Sit down, be quiet, be still, no lives, no trying to be what you were, and settle. Get the counsel. Build yourself back up. And who knows what you could be after that. But when you trying to battle us because we standing with the Lord and you standing with Satan, the Lord is going to reign supreme every time. We'll play some more.
BMX world, right?
Also, another thing. So Wack is going to play the messages. I sent him those messages. But I never sent Wack a message about Gorilla Hebrew until after that interview, which I did not know was live. A lot of people don't know that also. When Wack called me on the phone on No Jumper, I did not know that was live streaming. I thought it was just a phone call. He walked in there and it's just conversation like that. I did not know it was live, and I did not send him. So like Gorilla tried to paint the picture like I'm just running around telling Wack every chance I get. I did not. I told him about it when it first happened. And here's why I told Wack. when Polite had that charge, when Polite first got that charge of assault from the underage girl, I didn't say nothing to Wack and them because I ain't thinking they paying attention to that world. And when I go in the clubhouse room, Wack like, yo, Cap, I got a problem with you. I'm like, what's up? He said, yo, why you ain't tell me about your boy? And I'm like, damn, what did he talk about? And so he brings up the Polite thing. Then it dawned on me, they do pay attention to our world. So I'm telling Wack before he say I ain't telling him like I'm trying to hide it. But it wasn't no everyday thing. Now that he went on no jumper though. Let me play some more.
But you understand that's a whole nother type of following. He is what Captain Tazaryach is to the Israelites on the East Coast.
Okay.
He's that on the West.
Okay.
He's huge. And then she sent over all the text messages. These shits is foul.
So you think you're doing gay shit or just...
Hey, listen, this is what the wife's saying. She said
throws the glasses on.
Listen.
It's definitely like, if you're into that sort of like black power, almost like religious, like type of world, I mean, being exposed for any kind of gay shit just doesn't seem like it's going to work out.
So even Adam knows that.
Exactly.
Adam said if you into any type of black power in that world, being a part of any type of gay stuff ain't going to work out. Don't get caught up in the whole East Coast, West Coast thing, because I'm somebody everywhere. ISUPK is somebody everywhere. He's making it make sense to that audience. You gotta understand. He's trying to help Adam understand, because Adam made the statement that said Grla is not that important, and so Wack used a BMX bike example. Even like, for example, that Sam Shamoun that I don't know, in their world he has like 300-something thousand subscribers. I don't know him though, but in his world he's a somebody. That's why he's able to get away with that. That's what Wack is explaining it to him. All right.
We're the most open-minded group of people when it comes to that sort of thing. But it seems like a nice guy, man. God and Gumby. That's what he told me. God and Gumby. That was on stream.
Yo.
You see that? And that's what, remember, Grla said God and Gumby. So he's about the Most High and he's about Gumby. Gumby is the leader of the gang, of the set of Hoovers that he's a part of. And this is the man that y'all believe repented. How can you repent and be in the gang? So let me get this right. You a priest of the Most High, you an Israelite, and at the same time you putting in work with the gang? That ain't how Cali get down, because Captain Gadal, Captain Kwam, Natazab, Karak, the brothers in ISUPK Cali, they are not priests and in the gang. That is not how Cali. You're not gonna put that on Cali Israelites. You're not gonna put that on the Israelites in California. That's gonna be on Guerrilla Hebrew and them gay ass Sakari niggas. That's the gay group. The first gay group in all Israelite dumb in America is Sakari. That's the first official gay group. I would do the dance with them gay niggas might like that shit. I can't even do the yak dance as I talk about them. Yeah, you know what's crazy too? All the former Sakari niggas that left Sakari, they is not trying to be affiliated with that shit at all. They're like, no, I wasn't in Sakari. I see all the Sakari pictures though. That ain't me. I don't listen to the Sakari brothers. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not wanting to be affiliated no more. I don't blame you. Let me keep playing.
It was good, especially when you stroked me.
Wait.
It wasn't as...
Look, Wack is about to read the messages. Listen to these messages.
Like, if you're into that sort of like black power, almost like religious, like type of world, I mean, being exposed for any kind of gay shit just doesn't seem like it's going to work out. I'm going to be real. It's not exactly the most open-minded group of people when it comes to that sort of thing. But it seems like a nice guy, man. God and Gumby. That's what he told me. God and Gumby. That was on stream.
Yo, what's your feedback? It was good, especially when you stroked me. It wasn't as sensual as I thought it would be, though. But I liked how you made it more sensual, and that makes sense. You were kind of tense, babe. This hurted him. I don't know how else to be. Made it more sensual, and that makes sense. You were kind of tense, babe. This hurted him. I don't know how else to be in that position. After my ass off. Babe, this hurted him.
He said, I don't know how else to be in that position. It's crazy work. That's crazy work.
I don't know how else to be in that position. After my ass off. How you get me in that position? He says you're a woman. That's a very natural position for you. You have the greatest posture ever also. Okay, babe, do you feel this is something we're going to have to figure out that works best? You're like, yo, she's out. Listen, bro, he called her a liar on the lie. But I got in the room when I heard his name. We ran the content on Clubhouse. So there was no way. So when we were talking about it, I guess she got in the chat and she said she got audio and video and she had come up here. So,
and for the record, you have no reason to dislike him aside from just wanting to expose his proclivities.
No, I have nothing against. Ruin
his life.
I have nothing against Gorilla Hebrew.
What time I'm looking at? Okay. I gave y'all 2 hours. I just want to. I'm gonna play y'all one of the funniest parts to me. Hold on.
Get his banged out.
I don't know.
Dead homies.
I don't know. He got a
strap on. He's thinking, oh, that's too big.
But then
I want to get a smaller one. Let's go back to Amazon.
Wait.
Mutual adult relationship with. I mean, that.
You read it. I didn't ask her to contact us. By the way, contact us.
Well, honestly, though, this is a litmus test because one thing we know about LA street gangs, you can't be gay. But
that's cap.
Can you get pegged in the ass by your own wife who you're in a consensual adult relationship with? I mean, that to me, like, that's not DP worthy.
This was the
You've
problem.
already been DP'd.
Okay, this was the problem.
Adam said that's not DP worthy. You've already been DP'd. That's what the white man is saying. That's not DP worthy. You've already been DP'd.
Hit me with something.
Wait. This is the part. Wait.
To me, like, that's not DP worthy.
This was the
You've
problem.
already been DP'd.
Okay, this was the problem. The text message part of that said, "How you want to hit me with something bigger than what I hit you with?"
He's saying, "Don't use a strap on that's bigger than my."
They already got it.
Right.
They got it.
He's mad at it. He's looking at the strap on. He's thinking, "No, that's too big. I want to get a smaller one. Let's go back to Amazon."
This text message says,
"This is diabolical."
And she says, "But you."
Let me tell you something. You want to know why? Listen, I already fear the Most High. Already. This is more reason to fear the Lord. Because this is diabolical. When I say diabolical, this is diabolical. I'm gonna play some more.
Always get me in that position. He says, "But you're a woman."
Yeah, well, he was sick of fucking her ass and he wanted to get his banged out.
I don't know.
Dead homies.
I don't know. He got a right to defend it.
Adam said he wanted to get banged out and then said dead homies on it. Then said dead homies on it.
Oral sex. Hey man, it is what it is. I'm in the porn world. It ain't even really that weird to me. It's a little weird finding out that somebody from the gang world does that kind of shit.
Yeah, but I don't understand. But see, he's an Israelite, so he really ain't. I know he comes over there, but I don't think he's supposed to.
That's a big dude to be getting pegged.
He said that's a big dude to be getting
He's a tall drink of water to be getting bent over.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Wait. This is the last time I'm gonna play. Watch this.
I don't
Watch this.
think he's supposed to.
That's a big dude to be getting pegged.
He said that's a big dude to be getting pegged.
He's a tall drink of water to be getting bent over.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. That's what she's saying.
He said. Adam said he's a tall drink of water to be getting pegged. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love. And the most important thing, brothers and sisters, is to never let go of that fear. Never let go of understanding what that love is. That's like every time I do it, like your pa put in there, is cringy. It's cringy to somebody like me because I teach, I'm popular, I battle, debate, and I feel like it's more on me to make sure I don't do nothing stupid and disobey the Most High. I'm afraid of the Most High. I make it my business to never, ever, 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 ever fall into the Lord's hands like that. Because you don't know how the Lord is going to choose to destroy you. Ecclesiastes 8:11 says, because sentence against the evil act is not executed speedily, it's in us to be wicked. We think getting away with something one time means we got away with it. Getting away with it 3 times means we got away with it. No, it is not. You don't get away with it, man. And he don't. Now, before I go, I got to make sure I do my close out. So let me go to my YouTube channel. Let me read these super chats. 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 YouTube channel. Read these super chats. Fight. Why is that playing? Hold on. Why won't it let me see the super chat? Let me see if I can do it on here. Hold on. It's not letting me. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, who's this?
This Mike.
Okay, you got a question or comment?
Yeah, 2 things. You know who's probably laughing right now?
No.
Shaka Amos, considering all the battles they went through. Yeah. And 2.
Good, I'm listening. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. I want you to know that. That's funny.
Yeah. 2, if he's requesting this from his woman,
Let me see if I can do it.
don't you think it's possible he got to do?
Caller, hold on. You said back up a little bit. You said, do I think it's possible?
No, yeah. If he wants his wife to do that to him, you think it's possible another dude is already doing that to him?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you, anything's possible. Anything. We could be seeing anything. Who knows what's going on behind them closed doors? Only thing I can say is I'm not putting nothing past it.
I hear you.
Yeah, anything's
I mean,
possible.
if he really needs help, let him get it, or just, come on Pride Month. All right, man.
All right, no sweat, man. Take it easy. 973, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Chris. I'm calling from New Jersey.
All right, hold on. Y'all two are the last calls.
My question is,
1 second, brother. Y'all two are the last calls, all right? So go ahead, New Jersey.
All right. So my question is, I came into the truth not too long ago, but prior to that, I became a Freemason, and I took some oaths. So my question is, can I still be a Freemason and be in the truth, or would I have to leave?
Yeah, you gotta get that up. You cannot serve to. That's the whole point of when I was talking about Grla Hebrew left his gang. You can't serve the Most High and be in something like that because that's idol worship. Let's say if you was an Israelite and you was in the union at a job. The union is fine because that's just work related. That's just a part of the job and you pay your dues and everything like that. When it comes to masonry, that's idol worship. Anything to do with idol worship or sin, you can't be a part of. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, last caller. You the only person on the line, brother.
All right. Yeah, so I only have one question. I heard a while back that Hitler was like a good person. Like
when you say good person, what
like
you mean?
Well, not a good person, but I don't know if it was you, but it was years ago. That you guys would agree
Are you talking about a video where a Jewish boy cried?
I believe something like that. Yeah, it was like years ago.
So there's a video. Okay, so there's a video where Shamoun made this Jewish boy cry. Hold on one second, I gotta click. And in that video, I think he might have said "Hail Hitler" or something like that. Is that the video you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, you guys said a lot of different times, but
no, we're not in agreement with Hitler at all. We use Hitler. We use Hitler as a teaching tool. All right, Hitler is a teaching tool for a few things. Number one, when it comes to slavery, they don't forgive Hitler, but they want us to forgive the white man.
Right.
That's what we use Hitler for. We don't use Hitler for anything except a teaching tool. So depending on what we're teaching is how we would use it.
Because I believe I heard like I said, it was like years ago, maybe like 15 years ago or so. But they were saying that Hitler, he found out that they weren't the real Jews, and that's why he did that to them. And he found out that they
no, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not true.
Okay. Because if you were in agreement with it, I was going to ask you what good documentary to read up on or watch on Hitler.
Oh, okay, no, that part's not true.
Okay, all right, no problem, brother.
All right, no sir. All right, so super chat I see it says Shalom Cap, I'm at the slave wanted to call, but did you get your breakdown for sec? Measure 6. Also, could you make a wave pomade? I don't know if I can make a wave pomade, but I don't know what you mean when you say breakdown for second measure 6. You got to give me the verse that you're talking about. I don't think you talk about the whole chapter, but you got to just type in what verse you're talking about, Terrell. All right. Who is somebody accusing me of what? What is Ryan? They said somebody said Ryan is accusing me. Oh, admit that you. Oh, Ryan, I did not co-sign Grla as a prophet. No, that's the misconception that y'all have it. Because me and Grla is on the same platform, and the question was posed to us as a platform. You notice, and what I want everybody to pay attention to, it wasn't just Grla on that platform with me. There was a brother that calls himself 6'5" on that platform also. And nobody says I was co-signing 6'5" as a prophet. So if they're just asking about Grla. So we were all asked the question together on the platform together. So that's why it looks like we're all talking together. But I was just more so because we're having an open discussion. You Israelites on the platform, people lump us together, but I'm ISUPK. I can't call anybody a prophet that's not in my school. All right, that's to answer your question. I think that's a white boy anyway. For some reason, to the brothers that gave the super chats, normally on my phone, I don't know if this is an update they did or something, but normally when I go into the chat, I'm able to look at the chat. Wait, normally, I'm going to show you. Normally, I'm able to look at, I don't know if y'all can see it in the glare, but I'm able to see live chat and I'm able to see the super chats. But it don't give me the option for the super chats. So what I'm going to make sure I do next live stream, what I'm going to make sure I do, as soon as the super chat pops up, either I'm going to make sure that I type it in there, or for my moderators, if y'all can text my other phone when the super chat comes in, because I like to do the super chats at the end, so I'll make sure y'all message me at the end about it as well. All right, so I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I think we did 2.5 hours. I told y'all I would give y'all a long lot. I would do an extended live stream, which I did, Now I'm about to go into the gym and get bigger. Until next time, Shalom Israel.